Sometimes you get okay figures for a cheap price. And that's pretty cool. But every now and then, you get something so earth-shatteringly cool, you walk away floating on air. Spider-Man series Daredevil. I was so happy when I walked up to the market and I found this on a stall. For the rest of the day, I think I skipped all the way home. It was amazing. It was so weird. Like, just a few days before, I had a binge where I watched a lot of Shortimer's Prime, and this was one of the ones that I put in a big queue on YouTube. And this is one of the ones that really stood out for us. And I just thought, I'd love to get that. And then I walk up to the stall, and boom, Daredevil just sitting there. When I saw it, I thought, it won't be as good as you think it is. I thought it was going to be a really old Daredevil with minor articulation, and it took about 3 seconds before I realised, I'm like, shit, it's a legend. It's actually not a legend, it's pre-legend. It's not even Spider-Man Classics, it's Spider-Man series Daredevil. The one that is, I've seen people say it had Morbius in the series. From the series that had Morbius, this is where this is from. The only reason, I mean, I can't be sure about that, but I'm pretty sure about it. The only reason I say that it is because all the other Daredevils that I see have the baton holder on the other leg, but the Spider-Man series one has it on the right leg. So I think this is Spider-Man series, not a legend or anything else. I think it's Spider-Man series, and it's just so friggin' cool, and it's in great condition. And the best part about it, I got this for £3. I spent £3 on one of the best Daredevils that have ever been made. I was so happy. I still am. This is one of the few that have made it into the display because it's so cool. And now I really need to get my hands on Marvel Legends Bullseye, and I really want a Kingpin as well, just to go with them. I want to make a display just around Daredevil because this is so cool. This is such a good action figure. It's no loose joints. Paint is still pretty good. There's a minor few scratches on the face, but everything else is perfect. The paint details, the shading, I mean, I can't tell if that's just like a weird effect with the plastic or if it's paint. It's just so subtly done, and it's just so well done. I really, really like it. The double D on the chest really stands out. It's really nice. The sculpt is great across the board. The only thing that I'm not super enthusiastic about is the shoulder joints. Like them being so far out kind of looks weird, but it's a very minor gripe, and this is one of my favourite things I own now. It's just so cool, and it's not just because of the insanely cheap price that I got it for. It's just so effing cool. It's just brilliant. The real kicker is that it still comes with the batons. They're white for some reason, and they should be red, but they still got the string. Slightly bent on the non-hooked baton. Hey, come on, focus. Boom. Yeah, slightly bent baton, and the old hooky one. But again, a very minor gripe. And if I was to ever use it, it wouldn't take much to just break up the blow dryer and sort that son of a gun out. The face sculpt is cool. Redded out eyes. I was originally considering repainting the head, just because of the minor chips that it's got, but I don't even think that's what it is. I just think maybe when it was painted, whoever painted it messed up a little bit. Because I'm pretty sure that would just be red. The whole thing will be red plastic. But yeah, so cool. As far as articulation goes, head looks up that much. Head looks... stand up. Matt, you're a drunk. Head looks down that much. It does a full X-assist. It has an ab crunch. Goes back that much. Goes forward that much. It's amazing how stiff this thing still is for how old it is. It still holds a pose brilliantly. But yes, it has the weird shoulder articulation. They come all the way out. I don't know. At first, I wasn't a huge fan of that, but really, the poses that you can get it in, I'm thinking maybe they should bring that back. If that's why the ball joints are so far out, I understand why they don't use it anymore, because to me they do look kind of weird. Like they're just a little bit too far out. If they were in a little bit more, they'd look a bit more normal. But, you know, whatever. Take it, leave it, it's great. The arms go all the way around. They have double jointed elbows, swivel. The forearm, it has a wrist hinge. The hands are both, come on, focus. The hands are just holding hands for the batons. I'm fine with that. This was before Toy Biz started with the whole finger articulation and man-ape hands, but whatever. It does the full, I'm alright, honestly. He does the full Van Damme. Charlie, I'm here for you, buddy. That was a Street Fighter reference. Goes all the way up. Boom. Goes not very far back, but who needs back, really? Upper thigh swivel. Double jointed knees. Calf swivel at the top of the boot. Forward, down, into tootsie articulation. No ankle pivot because that was well before they started with that shit. One thing I'm happy about is that they don't have the awful Toy Biz ankle pivot looking thing. Ugh, God, I hate that thing. But yes, there we are. One of my favourite legends. For a ridiculously small fee. I'm not going to hit you, Matt. I like you too much. You're not being discarded. No. I love you, you blind son of a bitch. Don't fall over. Whoop. You're drunk.